The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
We've got the July jobs report out this morning. We are all on Jobs Watch.
New jobs, 209,000, and that market goes up 50 points at the opening bell.
This economy is accelerating. There's so much good news out there. Look, we're chugging along here. Real economic growth. We certainly saw the jobs number today.
Across the financial world, the evidence is clear. Things are looking up.
We've got a fully employed economy, rising real wages.
And the Dow is up, 4,000 points since the election?
I mean, what more could you ask for in this jobs report, right?
Unbelievable. The excitement over 209,000 jobs? What are you, nuts? I don't care about the jobs. What about the wages? They increased 0.3%. That's 0.3 of a penny. What's wrong with these people? That's unbelievable. Listen to this. These people are crazy. This is just unbelievable.
Well, Becky, I think, the market's got an awful good gig going where we've got, the recovery's broadened out to all corners of the globe for the first time. Everyone's participating. It's broadened out to Main Street in America where middle class is participating. We've got a fully employed economy, rising real wages. We've restarted the corporate earnings cycle. We've got strong confidence among business and consumers.
That is all a lie. What's making the stock market move is they're printing money and they're injecting money into this market left and right. Stock buybacks. As long as you have the central banks keep printing money and stick it into the stock market, it will keep going up. That's what makes it go up, not profits. Markets don't go up anymore on profits. He says that the middle class is participating. The middle class is not participating. The middle class is getting screwed. The middle class, they haven't had a wage increase, for God's sakes, in 10 years. What is he talking about? They're participating. We've had an increase where the middle class has slipped into poverty in the last 8 years, a 40% increase where middle class has slipped into poverty because they're not getting wages because the stock market's going up in stock buybacks. And when they do stock buybacks, it cheats wages. People don't get increases because when you keep taking money and you stick it into a stock buyback, it's not going into new equipment. It's not going into IT. It's not going into new products. So productivity doesn't increase, so you don't get an increase. You don't get wage increase. It's just a lie. Does it mean you don't buy the stock market? No, those are two separate things. Of course we buy the stock market. Of course we buy. You just want to know when to get out. You just got to make sure you know when to get out. That's all. But for them to sit there and tell us that the stock market's going up because everything's wonderful, no. The stock market's going up because it's financially engineered. At least there's one person on Wall Street that's honest about that, Art Cashin.
The earnings are good, that we owe a big portion of that to financial engineering. The corporate buybacks have made the earnings look good. You've got IBM with 21 straight quarters of falling income, and yet it's a credible stock with credible earnings because they massively bought the stock back.
Yeah, when you massively buy the stock back, the less shares out there, then when you get your earnings or your profits, you're spreading profits among fewer shares. That pushes your earnings up, which pushes your stock up. That's called financial engineering. That's called a bubble. You take advantage of it. You buy stocks, and then then you start getting out when the big institutions get out. And that's why I designed my MV2 chart, the color-coded chart. So when it turns red, it tells you to get out. It works. It works. And you hear me every day. I reach out to people. And I say, join the gang. And why don't you? And if you're very busy, busy, just follow the stocks I'm engaged in. Even better, the exchange-traded funds that I'm engaged in. Those are baskets of stocks, very little cost compared to those stupid 401k mutual funds that kill you. And then every day, during the day, if you don't have time, okay, I mean, listen, all day long I give you, even if you're an exchange-traded fund and you're following me, all during the day you get updates. All day long you get updates, what's going on. And you don't do anything unless I do it. And then at the end of the day, I do a video for you so that you can go and view the video. It takes about 5 minutes, that's all. And then you know exactly what you got to do. And if you're going to be in, most people want to stay in a stock for a long period of time. They're not day traders. So if all you ever did is just at the end of the night, even didn't even listen to any of my alerts during the day, if you're going to be in a stock 4 or 5 months, just at the end of the day, just go to the video. Just go to the video, and you'll be all set for the next day. And just go every night, take you a few minutes, and just do exactly what I'm doing. If you want to be more active, then we have a different kind of chart. So you can be very active. But most people, again, you just don't have time. And this is a perfect way to invest, to participate in the market and earn some money. But, you know, it's funny. He's talking about corporations have restarted their earnings. No, they haven't. They haven't restarted earnings. There's no earnings. The earnings they're giving us that now this week are up 9.1%. Remember, over 40% of those earnings are fake. 41% of those earnings are fake. The real earnings, and don't forget, do you know in the last 17 weeks, only two stocks participated. All the gains in the last, I think it's 17 weeks, all the gains in the last 17 weeks are two stocks. It was Apple and Boeing. We're in Boeing. Two stocks out of the 500. That's it. And then if you go back and take the whole rally starting when Trump became president, only 6 stocks out of 500 are participating. You know what that tells you? That's telling you the market is not a broad-based market. It's trading to perfection. It doesn't mean stay out of the market. It means just you better know when to get out. That's all. Now, this market could go up for another 5 years. Trump may just say, let's keep engineering the market. But listen, the real numbers, those aren't the real numbers they gave you, 209,000. 78,000 to 209,000 are fake numbers, fake jobs. They're not real jobs at all. The BLS, who put these numbers together, each month take a sampling of 22 states as to the applications that people submitted to incorporate. They take those applications, they estimate how many people may be working. It's just a guess. So they estimated 78,000. Those aren't jobs. They didn't pick those jobs up. Those aren't 78,000 people who are working. The real job number is 131,000, not 209. When you pull the estimates out, those are guesses. And of the 131,000, you have 118,000 that are part-time. Only 13 of the 131,000 jobs are full-time. And they're talking like, oh my God, they never seen anything like this. So the greater portion of the real 118,000 jobs are low-paying jobs. It's in the food service and drinking establishment, bars, food and bars. And the balance, okay, is healthcare and business service, low-paying jobs. The important manufacturing, construction, and high-paying mining jobs, you know how many jobs they really added, the aggregate, if you put those three together? 1,800 full-time jobs, that's it. Those are the real numbers. I'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Today they had the job numbers. So listen to Wall Street. You think this is the biggest job numbers they ever had. The job numbers are fake. Okay, 209,000 jobs. That's not true. 70,000 of those are made up. The BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, through a program they have called the birth-death metric system. What they do is they go and sample 22 states. And you know how many people write applications to incorporate where only one or two people, okay, are part of that little company? That's the majority. So what they do to embellish the numbers, they will take and guesstimate. So they guesstimated when they went around when they got to 22 states, and they have no idea how many people are going to work for these new corporations. And I say most of them don't even, they don't even start. And some of them have 2 employees, 3 employees. So they throw in 78,000 of a 209,000. That's got to be what? That's about 78 of 209. That's around what? 40%. But yeah, about 40% if I'm right. But those numbers are fake. They're guessed. They just guess. So the real job number is 131,000 when you pull out the fake number. And then when you break down the kind of jobs they are, only 13,000 were full-time jobs. The other jobs, the 118,000 jobs, those jobs are all part-time. Bartenders, waiters, service jobs. They're all jobs in food service and drinking establishments. So it's amazing. The most important thing is manufacturing, construction, and mining. Those are high-paying jobs. Only 2,800 people got a full-time job. This is crazy. You know, it's the same thing over and over. Same thing with health care. Remember this?
They still can't bring themselves to admit that the Affordable Care Act is working.
Look, Obamacare is actually doing quite well.
It works. That's all you have to say. It works, and it's only going to get better.
The Affordable Care Act has been a big success.
More evidence today the health care law is working.
Yeah, see, that's the same as this guy here when he's pumping the markets. No different.
The kick is we can do all of this without aggravating inflation and interest rates. If that's can continue, well, Becky, I think we've got the market's got an awful good gig going where we've got the recovery's broadened out to all corners of the globe for the first time. Everyone's participating. It's broadened out to Main Street in America where
nobody on Main Street's participating. Main Street's getting screwed. It's unbelievable. But anyway. The key, I'm not telling you not to get in the market. Trump will probably push this market up another 10,000. He's going to try to get this to 30,000. He is. And he's going to continue by rigging it. Do you recall, he's coming in now and saying the unemployment rate today, that is what, it dropped from 4.4 to 4.3. He's saying it's a true unemployment rate. But just 6 months ago, when Obama had 5.5%, he said that's phony. We're at 18%. But now he's claiming that his 4.3% is true. This dropped from 18% to 4.3% in 6 months. Are you kidding? That's historic. Are you nuts? It makes no sense. So he takes a victory lap. He's taking a big victory lap this week because he hits 22,000 on the Dow. Are you kidding? And he says the economy's doing better? I hope he's not looking at the earnings growth of 9.1%, which 40% of those numbers are phony. They're financially engineered with stock buybacks. 70% of the gains in the stock market in the last 6 weeks come from 2 stocks. 2. That's called bad breath. And I'm not talking about eating sausage. That's bad breath. That's Boeing and Apple. That's so dangerous. And since January, the stock market rally is up 17%. Six stocks participate out of 500. That's it. That's not a broad-based market. When companies buy their own shares, that means less shares to spread earnings. When you buy your own shares back, and then when your earnings are lousy, you buy even more back. So there's less shares. Then you take your profits over less shares, and that pushes your earnings up. So your earnings look terrific because you got less shares. It's an old trick. It was illegal. You used to go to jail for that. But in 1985, they made it legal. And that's what's going on. And remember what they're doing. He's saying that, Main Street is participating in these wages. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because these companies, the CEOs, are taking the money, the profits, and buying their stock back instead of taking the money and plowing it into IT spending, plowing it into new equipment. And when you do that, when you plow it back into what they call capital investment, that means you're producing more. When you produce more, wages go up for the workers. They're not doing that. So wages aren't going up for the worker. The wages are going up for the CEOs and the incomes for the 1 percentile, because 80% of their income comes from the stock market. They're doing fantastic. But the middle class is getting screwed. The workers don't get anything out of it, nor does the company. And here's the problem. That has caused such a big gap in wages. It's called income inequality. And when you have big gaps where you have the 1 percentile, small group of people making all the money, and you have all the workers and Main Street not making money, that's called income inequality. You know what that does? That kills economic growth, because when the workers aren't making money, after they pay their taxes, what they call their disposable income, the money they have left to go out and buy stuff, is so little. After they pay their health insurance and their car payment and their school payment, they have nothing left, and the economy doesn't grow. And that's why we haven't grown the economy in 8 years. We're stuck at 1.8%. These people are lying. That is why you want to follow me. And so when these stocks keep going up because they're lying, that's fine. We'll get out in time.
Want more information on the show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
209,000 jobs created last month. I call that a pretty solid report.
Pretty solid report. Why don't you tell the truth, Marty? Why don't you tell the people the truth? That that's not the real number. Tell them about what the BLS does, how they count the numbers. See, they're not going to tell you the truth. But here's what we need to know. Let's take advantage of this. Trump said yesterday, listen to this. Listen to what Trump said yesterday. He said,
I just want to state that, as you probably have noticed, the stock market hit an all-time record high today, over 22,000. We've picked up substantially now more than $4 trillion in net worth in terms of our country, our stocks, our companies.
So he's pumping the market. He's pumping the market. Tell you about the $4 trillion from the 18 to the 22,000. What he doesn't tell you is that 4,000 is 6 stocks. 6 stocks out of 500. How is that a healthy market? That's like I said yesterday. It's like owning a restaurant. And you find out at the end of the night, you got $5,000 in revenue, but you find out 6 customers out of the 500 to come in there during the day is $2,000 of the 5. You're out of business if somebody chokes on a chicken bone. You're out. You lose one of those 6 customers, you're out. It's the same thing with the stock market. It's called trading to perfection. So as long as they engineer the market and continue to do these stock buybacks. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to continue to do it until this market goes to 30,000. But the problem is the middle class gets screwed because of income inequality, because the money's got to go somewhere. When you take money, the profits of companies, and you don't put it through the economy, Main Street, via wages, then that means that you have less money to go out and spend. And when you have less money to go out and spend, the economy can't grow. Profits don't grow. So what they do, because the CEOs are getting rich, the 1 percentile is getting rich, they say, well, let's just keep taking the money and let's keep buying the stocks back, our own stocks back, push the market up. And remember, the 1 percentile, their money, their whole existence is the stock market. A handful of people in this country, their income comes from the stock market. So they're going to make sure that the CEOs are not going to put money back into the company, but put money back into the stock buyback. So Main Street suffers. And if Trump doesn't start taking care of the income inequality, because the income inequality kills economic growth, because you can't grow. If people in wages, their income doesn't grow. How does the economy grow? It doesn't. So people are getting worse and worse off. The economy gets worse and worse, but the market doesn't get better. The bubble gets bigger. See, people don't get this. They're saying how the market's better. No, the bubble's bigger. That's all. When he's saying things are better, what Trump is saying is the market is getting, the bubble's getting bigger. But he doesn't call it big and ugly bubble anymore. The Federal Reserve has pumped in $12.2 trillion to buy all these stocks back. To give money, $12.2 trillion, to give to CEOs to buy their stocks back. This is crazy. But here's what we're going to do. And if you don't think, by the way, if you don't think that there's no income inequality, are you kidding me? There's all kinds of income inequality. I mean, take college graduates. Okay, because of income inequality, college graduates, the unemployment rate is climbing at a rate of 9%. It was in 2008. It was at 9% in 2008. You know what it is today? And they're earning $18.53. Do you know what the unemployment rate today for college graduates? 13%. It was 9% in 2008. It's 13% today. You know what the wages are? Still $18.53. See, there's the problem. That's why the economy can't grow. That's why we're growing at 1.8%. But the stock market will keep going higher, and you're not in the stock market. I don't get it. High school graduates are doing worse. The unemployment rate is higher today at 22% for high school, just kids who have high school education, have a high school diploma. It's higher today at 22% compared to 9% in 2008. And their wages are lower today by 2% at $10.66, lower today than 10 years ago. And you want proof of income inequality? Just look at Congress. They get the best health care. They get beautiful health insurance, beautiful life insurance, beautiful pensions, beautiful salaries, beautiful wages, beautiful tax breaks. What do you get? What do I get? That's income inequality. So that means you have one group making all the money and the other group. Here's the thing. The middle class is going poor. The rich is getting richer, and the real poor starts doing pretty well because the 1 percentile don't want them to revolt. They don't want them to revolt. Go get machine guns and take over the hill. So they make sure they keep giving the poor more and more and more. And who they take it from? The middle class, so there's no revolt in this country. So income inequality, this gap is very bad. The poorest 20% of Americans only capture 3.3% of the nation's income. The middle class, 14% of our income. The richest capture, the 1%, captures 80% compared to the middle class. It's 14%. And soon that middle class is going to be down to nothing. If you distribute, take $100. Let's put it in perspective. If you take $100, distribute $100 based on income trends, the richest Americans, the 1 percentile, would receive $83 of the $100. The middle class would be $4 of the $100, and the poor gets $2. And you don't think there's a problem with income inequality? This is a major problem. So here's what we're going to do. Let's keep making money. Oil, let them run the stock market. Let's just strap in. Okay, let's just strap in. And I designed a chart because I figured this out going back to the stock market crash, the dot-com crash, and then the housing market banking crash. And I said, the biggest problems people have, they don't know when to get out. That's why they're scared to get in. And when you hear every day, new highs, new highs, new highs, I know you're saying, boy, I'd love to get in the market, but I'm scared. I don't want to lose my money because I don't know when to get out. So I designed a chart that my gang members follow me in the chart. Take oil. We bought oil when nobody wanted oil. When it turned green, from the day it turned green to where it is right now, oil's up 20%. So now that 20%, because the chart turned from red to green, gives you the opportunity to capture all 20%, 5%, 8%, depends where you want to get in. But the important part is you're going to get out when we have to get out, because it will turn red, because the algorithms tracks the big institutions who get out first. So just try it for a month, that's all. Try it for a month. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. So let them continue with the game. Let them continue to tell us everything is great. Let them tell us that. That's okay. Let them keep pushing the market up. You know what really screwed the middle class? And he hasn't fixed this either. Trump hasn't fixed this either yet. Globalization. The wealthy influence globalization, which has caused much of our country's income inequality. As globalization has just concentrated on the wealth, the wealthy, the rich. And the globalization that started when all of our good jobs went overseas. And now we have lousy jobs with lousy income. It used to be the responsibility of our representatives in Congress to take care of this, but they don't anymore. So join right now, 877-600-GANG, and follow me on my exchange traded funds or the individual stocks I'm engaged in, and just do what I do. You've got to get in this market.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And here's your number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. The best way to do it is start out with the gang membership. It's just $39.95. And then follow me on the exchange-traded funds I'm engaged in, or the individual stocks I'm engaged in, using my MV2 chart. It tells us when to get in and when to get out. And after a couple of weeks, you'll see, boy, this thing works. Then go ahead and buy the chart, lease it. You lease the chart. And then you'll see it works. And you'll say, I wish I'd done this a long time ago, because my fear has been, nobody tells me to get out. And then when I call my broker, he usually tells me to stay in, and he talks me into another stock. The other thing with the exchange-traded funds, when you have a basket of stocks, it's inexpensive, it's efficient. It trades like an individual stock. You don't have all the tax ramifications as you do with a 401k. You can trade it during the day. You can invest it during the day. You can't get out of your 401k if there's a crash. Not during the day. You got to wait till after the market closes. You can lose all your money. But here's the real benefit. We know that Trump is smart enough to identify, once he got to Washington, that the Republican establishment is going to screw him. They're not going to let him pass anything. So he's decided, then he's smart enough to know that everybody looks at the stock market. He knows that people look at the stock market as the economy. And he's a great promoter. And he says, I'm going to promote this stock market. I'm going to put 10,000 more points on. I'll get reelected. Forget the tax cuts. Forget the health care. And in fact, the last thing I'm going to do is solve the income inequality problem, which is easy to do. You just stop the stock buybacks. Then the CEOs have to put money back into their companies to buy equipment and machinery. Productivity goes up, and then you start getting your wages going up, and then you get more income to buy stuff, and then companies start increasing what their profits, and then it works. And then the stocks start going up. But it takes too long. So Trump is saying, you know what? Forget income inequality. Let the middle class suffer. What do I care? I came to Washington. I wanted to do the right thing, and they screwed me. So I'm going to get the stock market up another 10,000 points, and I'm going to help out America with the stock market. And everybody should get in the stock market. That's basically what he's saying right now. I'm going to drive this stock, and he will, by not fixing income inequality, by not sitting down with the CEO saying, I'm going to pass a law again that makes stock buybacks illegal, like it used to be in 1985 to the Clintons made it legal so their buddies could make money. So he's not going to fix income inequality. The rich are going to get richer, the poor are going to get poorer, and the middle class is going to just turn to the poor. But those who can and who are lucky enough to have a job, who are lucky to save a little bit of money to put into the stock market, they're going to make wealth like they never made wealth before. Not because companies are doing well, because they're going to be financially engineered to do well. So all you need is to follow somebody, and that's me. And I'm the only one who's ever designed a chart like this that I know of. I never see anybody else design a chart that tells you when to get out, color-coded chart. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Try it, and all I ask if you make money, please remember St. Jude. That's all. And you'll love exchange-traded funds because it's so passive. You don't have to do anything. And as I said, you will get during the day. I'll tell you what to do. You get all my alerts during the day. And if you don't have time to read the alerts during the day, don't worry about it. Because the stocks we are in, exchange-traded funds, that's not day trading or to be in stocks 4 or 5 days. That's to be in stocks 5 months, 6 months, 8 months. So so at night, if you just look at the video, that's all you need to do and do what I tell you to do. Okay. I don't want to beat this to death, but it just upsets me how they turn around and just lie. Take like let me give you the number, 877-600-GANG. Oh, I'm running out of time. There's so much I want to do. 2 things. This income inequality, college kids can't find a job, right? They're working out at Starbucks. You kids, I'm telling you, stop with these 4-year bachelor degrees. Because these 4-year bachelor degrees that you get in technology and the other things you're involved in, science, technology, engineering, and math, you got to go get a doctorate or you got to go get a master's. It's not enough just to have a bachelor's in science or bachelor's in technology. So that's why you're working at Starbucks. For you young kids, go to trade schools. Become an electrician, a plumber, a commercial diver. Become a paralegal, heavy equipment operator. You can make between $55,000 and $88,000, and you don't have $35,000 in student loans around your neck, and you can do it in a year. Not 4, and be stuck with a student loan, knowing, oh my God, I didn't know I needed a master's. If you want to create wealth and a good job, that's where the jobs are. Go to a trade school. You want to create wealth in the stock market, go to exchange-traded funds. It's simple, it's easy, and just follow me. And when I say get in, we get in. When I say get out, we get out. When I say let's add to our position, you add. When I say run like hell, you run like hell. It's that simple. I'm not going to... Look, I will change your life as far as the stock market. I'm not going to make you a millionaire. I'm not going to make you rich. But at least you've got an option where you can finally get into the market, enjoy this market that Trump is going to take and just run the hell out of it. Because he's a smart man. He knows he can't get his legislation through. He knows he's hated by the Republicans. He's hated by the Democrats. So he says, I'm going to bring the stock market up, and everybody in the world, when I leave office in 8 years, they'll say, nobody in the world ever drove the stock market like he did. And you're going to sit on the sideline? When I can tell you how to get out when we got to get out? And the stocks that you're in with, you're in the same ones I'm engaged in. You know this thing we were just talking about with Obamacare, how they lied to us? I want you to think about this. Everybody thinks, now they're all talking about Medicare for all, Medicare for all, now that Obamacare failed. Boy, that really sounds good, doesn't it? Medicare for all. It is, but they don't tell you. Okay, is the only reason why, and they all point to Canada. And the only reason why they say, we want Medicare for all, like Canada. Well, they point to Canada, but remember, the only reason why the Canadian health care system works is because 90% of the population is within a driving distance of the United States, so they can go get their medical needs. In other words, if you're in Canada, it takes 18 weeks for you to get a hip, knee, or back surgery. That's right. 42 weeks to get a knee or back or hip surgery. That's right. And if you have a real illness, you're screwed. So the reason it works, because they can come to the United States, they can fly here. And that's why it works. So this thing with this Medicare for all, it's ridiculous. Because, first of all, Medicare underpays doctors. Since 1999, the program has paid doctors about 80% of what private insurers pay. Nobody's going to become a doctor. Who wants to become a doctor? That Medicare's low reimbursement rates has resulted in some doctors just leaving. And if they don't leave, they're compelled to see 30, 40 patients a day. What kind of care is that? And doctors and hospitals are using Medicare. They got by such complex codes. A friend of mine is a doctor, and he says these codes just bogs him down, and he can't see his patients. He's spending more money on hiring people instead of nurses to keep up with the codes. And Medicare is so vulnerable to fraud. Medicare issued $6.7 billion in erroneous payments just 1 year. $50 billion in improper payments in 2014 alone. I can't fix any of this, but I know what Trump's going to do. I know the man. I can see exactly what he's doing. So participate in the stock market. Stop being fearful about, I'm going to lose money. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Please follow me. Just do what I do with the exchange-traded funds I'm in or the individual stocks, and just do exactly what I do. So easy. Call now, 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. Don't lose this opportunity, please.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.